welcome in to be our guest. And you know, it's that time of the year when everything is in bloom. It's just beautiful. It reminds us that God is going to give us another chance, I think, when everything just blooms. And we have the lady that, to me, has got the most beautiful blooms in town, and that's Jean Wright down at Wright's Farmers Market, right next to the Coliseum on Federal Drive. And you all are open 7 days a week, by the way, from 7
till 5.
till 5. So there is no excuse not to go. And we're at Jack and Pat Galassini's house today, and we have gorgeous plants here that Jack and Pat got from you last year, and maybe some even the year before. But this just shows you what kind of quality there is in these plants. They're not just for one time around. And we're going to take a look at some of these. And Jean, you know all about this, so let's start right there. And you tell us a little bit about the plants and what's in there.
Okay, there's your trailing petunias and the coleus in the middle. And the petunias, you know, as the weather gets hotter, you have to water them a little bit more than normal because they don't really like the heat. So as long as you keep your petunias watered, keep them pinched off, and don't let them get dry in that sun, and fertilize them every 10 days.
Now, is it true that most plants bloom more if you pick the blossoms?
They do, they do. And those trailing petunias normally come back every year. So
wow, okay.
You cut them back in the wintertime, and in the spring they'll come back out.
Okay, and then we've got another beautiful pot here, and I see snapdragons?
Snapdragons, and the little greenery is your creeping Jenny.
And that's beautiful.
And that middle one there is what we call Splash.
Splash,
Now, it has another name, but we don't know what it is. We just call it Splash.
It's pretty.
It comes in different colors.
Whatever it is.
And normally in the wintertime, if you'll cut stuff like, Jack's got a lot of trees here, so he's protected pretty good from the cold.
Right.
If you just cut that back, your snapdragons, they'll come back out. They'll be bushier and prettier. And most all of that will if you just cut it back and just lay a little pine straw over it.
So something to protect it from just a real harsh freeze. Okay. And then moving along over here, these are so easy.
Oh yeah, there's some more coleus there, and you've got two kinds. And your coleus likes a little more shade than sun. A little filtered sun's okay. There's some that will go out in the sun. Now the red will take sun. But that green leaf there, you know, they like a little more shade. So it's getting a little sun and a little shade. So it's doing good.
You know what I love about the coleus? You can pinch those off, put them in a glass of water, and they will root in like 3 or 4 days.
Oh, yes,
and then you got a whole nother plant.
You can root it real good, yeah.
And then I'm going to move over this way so you can tell us. But right here, look at what we've got here. Wow, I love that.
This is gorgeous. That's a variegated potato vine. And it's gorgeous. Of course, it'll run everywhere. And that's just your little regular impatiens. They get just a little filtered sun here. It's perfect.
Okay.
Perfect for it. And of course your spike, we call it.
Okay.
Garcinia.
Okay. So you have a little something for height, because that always helps. And this is like that beautiful chartreuse potato vine, sweet potato vine, except that these are variegated, which is really,
it's
really
got a
nice.
Little pink in it. And then, you know, your spike, it doesn't die in the wintertime.
Right. Those are hardy.
And a lot of times, they're not supposed to, but a lot of times your impatiens will come
I
back.
know.
If they drop their little seed.
Well, if any impatiens are coming back, they're going to be ones we've gotten from you. And these,
the hydrangeas.
we got to take a look at this, Jean.
We were just, I think that's one that has 2 or 3 different colors on it.
Okay.
See the difference?
Right.
You've got a pink and you've got a blue here.
Right.
And then you've got this almost purple here. So they do come like where you know, you can get them with 3 different colors on one bush.
And these will come back every year, folks, which is just great. But you have to, and when is the time to cut the blossoms?
Well, as soon as your blossom dies down, you need to go ahead and just pinch
go
it
ahead and
off
get it off.
Yeah, as
so
soon
your
as it
strength
dies
can go
down.
back to your plant.
Right,
Okay. Well, most of all, they're beautiful. Most of all, again, we're talking quality. These have been at Jack and Pat's house. The things and my ferns have lasted 3 years, believe it or not. So thank you for being with us. And if you want really good quality plants, go see Gene Wright at Wright's Farmers Market right there by Coliseum, right by the Coliseum. And thanks for being with us, and we'll be back in a minute.